everybody, and welcome to Wine About It, the show where we take our opinions and make them yours. I'm your host, Justin Gillerman, alongside my co-hosts, Kelly Moody and Garcelle Vieira. How are you ladies doing?
Doing very
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. All right, we start today's show with our first toast. Topics that range from about anything you can think of. We take them, make them our own, tell you what we like or dislike. All right, now to start this off, have to bring out the controversial red cup from Starbucks. What do you guys think about this?
Go ahead, Garcelle.
I don't see the big deal. I could care less, to be honest. It's a color.
Yeah.
It's a color of a cup.
I think it's hilarious. I think that to say you have such an issue with the cup means that you don't have enough happening in your life to be concerned with other things. And I think it's also hilarious because if you look at the cup, see this little green mermaid lady? She's actually a pagan goddess. And we have found that most of
You
the
know
people,
this?
I do. Most of the people who have been upset about the dried red cup do fall under the Christian category because it is not representing Christmas and Christ, and they might want to be a little bit more concerned about the pagan goddess that they're drinking out of.
So it's
Well-
not a mermaid.
well,
I always thought
I mean,
it
it's
was
a mermaid,
I mean-
but that's like a pagan goddess symbol.
I don't really drink coffee. I only drink wine, so cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to that indeed.
All right, Garcelle, take the first topic.
All right. Let's see. I hope we got some good ones in here. All right. Oh, not so favorite holiday treats. Ooh. First thing that comes to mind, have you guys ever had, what's that, like, Jell-O pudding? I think it's called Christmas Jell-O. I don't know. It's
Figgy
like,
pudding?
Never had it.
Is that like a thing?
no, no. It's like green and it has like pineapple chunks and then it's like red Jell-O. I don't know if it's a family thing, but it's disgusting.
We won't tell your family.
It's
Yeah.
gross. No one ever eats it. I don't know it's still being made.
I think we eat so much in my family, so we kind of just take off what we get. I think the not-so-favorite treat is when one of your family members drinks too much, and you have to babysit.
That's
and
a
then you deal
favorite. What are you
with it.
talking about?
No,
Not when you have to
babysit.
babysit. Not when you have to babysit. What about you, Kelly?
You know, I don't, obviously this isn't exactly a holiday Christmas treat, but I hate anything that's like straight sugar, like candy corn. Disgusting. Or like even candy canes, like borderline iffy. But I don't know, I'm generally not a big like Christmas, Thanksgiving food person.
Wow.
I know. Because I'm not a huge pumpkin fan either. I don't know, and I know you've got some pumpkin treats coming up.
I
but
do.
Yeah,
I do.
that's how I feel about things.
Well, to not-so-favorite holiday treats, cheers to
Cheers.
that.
Okay. Are you going, Kelly?
All right, dreaded red cup. What do you got? Recent cute animal videos and pictures. What do we have?
I watched At Midnight on Comedy Central last night, and they played a segment called, they'd show a picture of a dog, and you say, is this a chill dog or a kill dog? And then the
Oh.
video would play, and it would be like a dog knocking over a cat off the bed or something like that. I thought it was awesome because you get to see
Heartbreaking.
dogs just do their stuff. I think that's pretty funny.
Garcelle.
I disagree. Not a dog person, but I recently was gifted a sloth video, like a baby sloth video. Wonderful.
Can't go wrong with
So
sloths.
wonderful. They were getting washed and they were making all these like weird noises, like me. Like
Is that
they're
how a
so
sloth,
cute.
is that a sloth noise?
I would, it sounds kind of like a
What
sloth
does
noise.
sloth sound like?
What
They
does the
don't
sloth
sound like how
say?
you'd think. They like are like almost like kittenish. They're so cute.
Well, speaking of kittens, so I posted this on my mom's wall on Facebook recently because we're going to Disneyland tomorrow. And it's this guy holding up this Siamese cat, and he's in the Darth Vader costume.
Oh my god.
And he looks just like my cat, who we call Fuzzy. So I posted on my mom's wall and said, "Fuzzy, I am your father."
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I love
Siamese
I
it.
love
cats
that.
are
I love
funny.
the sound of that.
I think that's
All right.
great. But
Cute animal
it's a
videos.
cute animal.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Can't go wrong.
All right. My
You're
turn
up,
for
my
the
friend.
last topic. Make it
Bring us
good.
home. Yeah.
Make it something good. Favorite toys for Christmas, like you've ever got or you like to give.
That's so hard.
Are we
You
talking
like to
okay,
give.
are we talking childhood toys or are we talking like now? Our
Well, we could
version
do a little bit
toys?
of both.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I started my favorite childhood from childhood was Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Too much
Oh.
Rock'em Sock'em
Yes.
Robots, and then last year my cousin gave me a handle of vodka. So there we go.
Transitions.
Next to you guys.
Transitions.
Yeah.
I would say I loved getting, I wasn't a Barbie girl, I was a Polly Pocket girl.
I love
Polly
those.
Pockets were where it was at when I was little. And my sisters and I to lay them out, and like we'd spend more time like delegating like whose stuff was whose as to like playing with them. So like that was where it was as a child. Now,
Handle of vodka.
I'm gonna go with bottle of wine.
There we go. It's still.
It's more my
good.
stuff.
Very appropriate. I was more of a Barbie girl, I think. I loved
Okay.
Polly Pocket, so I was more of a Barbie girl, and I was an only child, so I had just like, you had my bed that you would walk in and you would see my bed, and behind the bed was just Barbie Central.
Oh my
There
God.
was just stuff everywhere. It was so bad. So Christmas was always Barbie. And then this last year I did get gifted a handle of vodka, and it actually fell on the cat's foot. And we spent all of Christmas Eve. This is not made up. We spent all of Christmas Eve. There's hilarious photos of me and my mom, like in the cat urgent care until 4 a.m.
Jeez.
And
Did
then
it
we
break
came
its
home.
foot or something?
Yeah, no, it broke his claw and his foot. And when we brought him home, he was like wired on meds. He took his paw and he was dabbing it all in cat litter everywhere. It was a disaster.
That's
and then
so
the next, we
sad.
didn't even sleep. Like we stayed up, we cleaned the house, and then like the whole family came, and me and my mom were just looking at each other all day, like, "How you doing? Yeah, good. We should dip into the vodka. They almost killed the cat."
Might as
So
well.
So
funny.
cheers
So
to a more
cheers.
peaceful Christmas
Yes.
with plenty of toys.
Yes.
Go. Alrighty. Well, looks like I'm finished with my glass. What about you, ladies?
Nearly there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We're gonna refill our glasses, and we'll catch you on the other side of the break with a cooking segment from Garcelle.
Couldn't remember the
that.
name.
Follow your dreams. Chapman University, a diverse, well-rounded education. Art, dance, music, theater. Empower your future. The performing arts at Chapman University. Create.
Welcome back to Wine About It. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to whip up a quick, no-bake pumpkin cheesecake dessert. With Thanksgiving coming up next week, I know many friends' annual tradition of Friendsgivings are starting. And being a busy college student myself, I know I don't exactly have time to spend hours in the kitchen getting my Paula Deen on. So this recipe is easy and delicious, and bonus, you don't even have to turn on the oven. Now, I'm not a huge cheesecake girl myself, but one of my favorite parts about a good cheesecake is the crust. So for our crust today, we're gonna just do some graham crackers mixed in with some brown sugar, some white sugar, and some melted butter. So I'm gonna start by putting all my graham crackers, you can crush them a little bit before if you want to, and I'm gonna put them in my blender and pulse them until it's about the consistency of sand. Okay, put the lid on nice and tight, and then you're gonna pulse it for just a few seconds. Perfect. Now traditionally a food processor is best to use, but hey, I'm in college, I gotta use what I got. Once that's done, I'm gonna add in my melted butter along with my brown sugar and my white sugar. And you're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of each the white and the brown sugar. Perfect. Now this crust is gonna be nice and easy, and you're gonna put them in these glasses right here just so you can see how nice this crust is gonna come out. Perfect. So now I'm gonna pulse it again just until they're all mixed together. Perfect. So now I'm gonna scoop them into these wine glasses just so you guys can see the whole effect of it. You only need a couple scoops. Right at the bottom there. Perfect. All right, good to go. So now onto our pumpkin filling. We're gonna start by emptying 8 ounces of our cream cheese into a large mixing bowl. You can use any cream cheese. I just got the generic brand from the supermarket. So we're gonna add that in right into our bowl. Now you wanna use a 15-ounce can of pumpkin. You can find pumpkin everywhere these days. Add that right in as well. All right, and then we're gonna start by adding a half a cup of sugar, and then we're gonna add our pumpkin spice and our nutmeg. Perfect. And you're gonna use about a teaspoon of each. And pumpkin pie spice, as hard as it may be to find, Trader Joe's always has it, so I would start there. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna mix it with my mixer on about medium to high speed. Looks pretty good to me. Now we're gonna add about 8 ounces of whipped cream. And you're just gonna wanna fold that in, so it's gonna give it a more light and airy consistency. Add the whole tub. The more the merrier, I always say. Can't have too much whipped cream. Look at that. All right, so you're just gonna wanna fold that in. I'm gonna use my spatula. This is harder than it looks. Just keep going, keep folding it. You might wanna use a spatula, like a softer one. That might help you. Okay, not looking too shabby. You can always add in a little bit more pumpkin if it is more your taste. So since these are good individual servings, I'm going to go the extra mile and pipe them in so you can get the full effect. So you can use a pastry bag, or since I didn't have one, you can use the edge of a Ziploc bag, just cut the corner, stick it in a mason jar, and then you can spoon it in. And that way, you'll be able to pipe it into the glasses. Okay, let's see how much that gets us. All right, so I'm just gonna start at the bottom here, and you're just gonna pipe your way in. Make sure to leave a little bit of room at the top for our whipped cream. I'm gonna scoop in just a bit more so we have enough for our second one. And this can get a little messy, but don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Always lick them off after, it's just pumpkin. Perfect, and shake it down so it gets right to the bottom. And then pipe from the bottom. Perfect. All right, so to finish, we're just gonna add another dollop of whipped cream. If you wanna make it yourself, it's super easy. You can just get some heavy whipping cream and about a half a cup of sugar. You're just gonna whip those together. So I'm gonna use my same spoon and just add a nice heaping glob, because I love whipped cream. All right, perfect. And then just to finish off for your presentation, you can add a sprinkle of nutmeg or pumpkin pie spice, whichever one you like better. And make sure to refrigerate these for about 3 hours or until you're ready to serve them. They're not bad when they're just cooked like this, but giving them a little chill really brings out that pumpkin flavor. So I'm gonna give them a quick taste. Whipped cream first though. And you can always sprinkle a little bit of the crust on the top. That actually is really good. Nice. All right, so there we go. You have your no-bake pumpkin cheesecake, perfect for your Friendsgiving table. So this holiday season, when you're snuggling up to bed with your glass of pumpkin cheesecake, remember that a good man can make you feel sexy, strong, and able to take on the world. Oh, sorry, that's wine. Wine does that. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to Yes Way Rosé. Enjoy the rest of the show, and may your glass always be half full this holiday season. Cheers, we'll be right back.
Follow your dreams. Chapman University. Chemistry, physics. Follow your dreams. Chapman University. Chemistry, physics, computational science, biology. Start doing research in your first year. Soar to new heights. The Schmid College of Science at Chapman University. Explore.
Welcome back to Wine About It. At this point, if you've been drinking along with us, then you might be seeing double. And I'm about to make it a little bit worse. I've got two very special Chapman Panthers here with me who share just about everything in common, including their genetics. You've probably met them both on campus at some point, but maybe didn't realize there are actually two of them. Identical twins, Reed and Evan Braza. Thank you for coming out today. I've actually known both of them since I was maybe like 13 or 14, and I gotta say, and I'm not proud of it, I sometimes have to play dumb sometimes, and I can't tell you apart, so I'm gonna guess. Do we have Evan furthest from me and then Reed closest to me? Okay, good. We got it today. Is it exhausting having people confuse you too? Like, what are some of the things people say to you?
I would definitely wouldn't say exhausting. Like, I mean, it happens,
All the time.
like, yeah, like probably about 5 times a day. Like, and also it's funny because we have like different domains on campus. Like, he's at the DMAC and I'm like all over Moulton. So
Okay.
anytime we cross, like, everyone's like, hey, Evan, like to me. So yeah, it's a continuous thing, but I think it's a lot of fun because like all of his friends immediately like become my friends because they think I'm him. Yeah, and so then it's like a
You
conversation
get to double
starter.
up on your friends,
Yeah,
your friendship
exactly.
circles.
It
Yeah.
helps. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. All right, well, we're going to play a little game to celebrate how you're different. So each of you is
Okay.
going to take a sign, and then I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to say whether that represents you or your twin.
Okay,
Starting out with, who is messier between the two of you?
Yeah.
Is the room a disaster?
Yes, it's pretty crazy right now. It's been a busy week though, but
It means you're involved in a
Routinely.
lot of things. It means
yes, okay,
you're-
I like
it
to
means
say
you're
that.
busy.
That's my excuse always. Okay, good.
All right, who's the better driver?
Okay.
Man.
But he has an excuse because he only has his permit.
So does that mean
Yeah.
your parents love you more? They want you to drive more?
No, or maybe it's because they like are willing to put my life at risk because I'm driving because I'm pretty terrible
gosh.
also.
Okay.
It's not very good.
No, it's because I'm a baby and scared of driving.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
the only reason.
All right,
Yeah.
who was the first to get kissed?
Sadly, neither.
Ladies, we've got options in here. You have 2 options, so you just got to pick one, really. Okay, who is more responsible out of the 2 of you?
Oh my goodness, these are
Me.
not
You're on a
questions in my
losing
favor.
streak
Yeah.
right now.
I don't know. It's in certain situations it'll be different. Like for like responsibility, I think it'll be me just because I'm a little bit more like nitpicky and I like pay attention to details more, and I think that like comes in with the cleanliness thing. But we in high school we're co-presidents of a club together, and that's where we really
my
discovered
gosh.
like who paid attention to these things and who just sort of like ran around and had fun. But
Yes, I promise. Like you can count on me. Like I can be responsible for sure, but sometimes in excitement, I'll just get a little distracted.
You're
sometimes.
easily
a little
excitable.
distracted. Yeah.
All right, who's a better dancer? I know this is a hard one for you
Better
guys.
dancer? I want to say, yeah. Or not that you're not a good dancer, but I just have. I like to dance. Like in high school, like I lived for like school dances, and he just shied away a little bit. So that's why I say that.
It's more so a competition of like weirdness than it is of like good dancing. It's just you can be like the most out there and be the most crazy, and he definitely wins.
Who's a better singer?
Oh, I'll give it to you.
Sorry.
Okay,
I wish
so
I
at
could
least you're
say
winning the
me.
talent war today.
I know, for this
in these
portion.
areas that are described
Now,
so far.
I know you two didn't plan to dress so similarly, but out of the 2 of you, who do you think is more stylish?
Okay.
yeah,
He
I
cares
definitely-
more about it.
Okay.
He makes it a big deal. Like when he gets up in the morning, he's always in like my closet also because it'll take him like an hour to figure out like what to assemble together, whereas I just sort of throw something on.
Yeah,
But-
I like fashion a lot. So.
All right, this is my favorite question. Who is more likely to be a Slytherin in Harry Potter?
Oh, no, wait.
This is a poisonous question.
This is really hard.
You gotta
Because
pick
we
one.
both. Okay. Okay.
I think so
But for,
too.
yeah. Like for good things also, because
Thank you,
Slytherins,
okay, good.
like you could be on the brink of Slytherin, like right into the
Yes,
Gryffindor
yes.
also, just because he's sort of maybe a little bit more
I'm
power.
very, I'm very ambitious,
thought
like
about
hungry
this.
for dreams.
Well,
yeah.
Harry Potter's important. You have to think about it.
Well, I don't want to cause any sibling feuds or anything about Slytherin, so we're going to wrap this up. You two are the best. Thank you so much for coming out.
thank you.
And if you're on campus and you see them, don't be afraid to ask which one you're talking to, because I know I've definitely had to play dumb before. Up next, we have the very talented Haley Solano performing for us in studio. You don't want to miss that, and we'll be right back. Really good.
Follow your dreams. Chapman University. Chemistry, physics. Follow your dreams. Chapman University. Chemistry, physics, computational science, biology. Start doing research in your first year. Soar to new heights. The Schmid College of Science at Chapman University. Explore.
Welcome back, everybody. Haley Solano is open for American Idol and The Voice contestants and has been featured on Time Warner Cable's SoCal Beat. Often compared to Jewel and Ingrid Michaelson, Haley is all about telling stories through her music. Ladies and gentlemen, to close off our show, Haley Solano with her song, The Way I Wanted You.
Since when does following your heart take you down the wrong road? Since when does the voice in your head speak in languages you don't know? I'd never been more sure of anything than I was about you. But maybe our eyes only see what we want them to. So I guess my heart was wrong, and I guess the voice in my head was singing a different song. I can't be sure of much anymore, but there's one thing that holds true. I've never wanted anything the way I wanted you. Since when does watering a rose cause it to die? Since when does telling a joke bring tears to my eyes? Maybe too much of anything brings bad luck. Maybe I just loved you too much. So I guess my heart was wrong, and I guess the voice in my head was singing a different song. I can't be sure of much anymore, but there's one thing that holds true. I've never wanted anything the way I wanted you. As the sparks flew on that very first day, I dreamed of you before I even knew your name. Now that you're gone, there's just one thing I know. Just because a light turns green doesn't mean you should go. So I guess my heart was wrong, and I guess the voice in my head was singing a different song. I can't be sure of much anymore, but there's one thing that holds true. I've never wanted anything the way I wanted you. The way I wanted you. The way I wanted you.
Follow your dreams. Chapman University. Chemistry, physics. Follow your dreams. Chapman University. Chemistry, physics, computational science, biology. Start doing research in your first year. Soar to new heights. The Schmid College of Science at Chapman University. Explore.